Welcome in, friends, to another Scoreboard web exclusive. I'm your host for the day, as always, Eric Sundblad. And last week, your Battle Mountain Huskies football team got their first victory of the season against the Aspen Skiers. Very special victory, as it was the brand new 10th Mountain Tournament that they just started with Aspen this year. So the Huskies are the crowned victors for year one. They won 43-34 on the back of 3 touchdowns by running back Kai Ogawa. Threw in an absolutely incredible performance, as well as multiple interceptions on the Huskies side. One for a touchdown and the other to really shut off Aspen's chances. And this week, they face off away against Pueblo Central, who, ironically enough, just lost 60-0 against Lutheran, the team that 2 weeks ago came here to Vail and beat our Huskies. So Lutheran, a powerhouse of a team, just beat Pueblo, and I got to catch up with head coach Jim Schuppler this morning to get his thoughts on the game against Aspen, the big win against Aspen, and then what to look for this week against Pueblo. And then in 2 weeks, they'll be facing off against Palisade at home, and in 3 weeks, it'll be against Eagle Valley at home. So we got a couple great home games in the coming weeks. But first this week, an away game against Pueblo Central. Let's head on down to Battle Mountain Stadium, catch up with head coach Jim Schuppler. Following their first win of the season, a gigantic home win against the Aspen Skiers, taking home the ski crown for that 10th Mountain Division title. I wanted to catch up with Huskies football head coach Jim Schuppler once again on a Wednesday morning. Jim, thanks for joining me, dude.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Good morning.
Good morning, and congratulations on that big win, man. Did that ski go up in the locker room now?
Yeah, well, it's in our office right now, and we're going to get a plaque made with the score on it and a little title on there, and yeah, hopefully we can keep possession of it for years to come.
43-34, great win. Got a little white-knuckled there in the third quarter, but you guys held them off.
Yeah, I mean, they were a good team. They had a special receiver that was going up top and you know, taking balls off the top of our corners, and so we had that to deal with. I felt very proud of the guys for overcoming that. I mean, to give up 15 of a 17-point lead and then to hold on to it in the end is there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. I feel like the entire game was your classic battle of risky throws versus mitigating risk on the run, which they were definitely the air team and you were the ground team. Was that by design, or was that more of maximizing your roster, knowing Garrett Ost, this is just his first game really starting?
Yeah, I mean, we'll always base out of the run game, but with Garrett there, wanted to ease him into varsity football. That was his first start. He's undefeated now. And so, yeah, just kind of keeping the ball in our possession was the game plan. They had a volatile passing game and a good offensive set. We did shut their run game down. They could not run the ball for very much. They had a couple decent-sized runs, but we wanted to force their hand and have them try and maintain the pass game, and worked out.
Yeah, it certainly did. They maintained the pass game, and you maintained the interception game. Was that 3 or 4 on the day?
We had 3. Yeah, Tanner Roberts with 2, and then sophomore Thomas Dekenick stepping in front of a pass and taking it to the house for the pick 6. It was a big moment as a sophomore.
Yeah,
he stood right in there, and yeah, he's a good little player.
That was great on the highlight reel. He just snuck in right behind the receiver and just yoink and boom, shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, no hesitation from that kid. He's been awesome all year. Last year he showed hints of greatness on the JV level, and he stepped in. He's playing some offense, and he's a starter on defense, and that's a hard thing to do as a sophomore. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, well, as a whole, your team was looking absolutely great against Aspen. Now we've got another kind of front range-ish team, a little further south, Pueblo Central. Funnily enough, you know, they just lost 60-0 to Lutheran. You feel like you're evenly matched with Pueblo Central, or how are they looking coming into this week?
Yeah, I would say evenly matched is a perfect way to put it. They have number 33 is a big, talented running back / quarterback for them, and then number 11 is Vapor. He's fast, and so if we can keep those two contained, I think we'll be in it right down to the end. Excited to go down to Pueblo. We play in Dutch Clark Stadium, which is over 100 years old, and a really cool setting. I've watched games there. I've never got to coach there, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Get the kids in a hotel room, good fun, far away game. That always amped me up when I was growing up.
Yeah, no, it's a cool experience for the guys, and that's what football is for us. Is I want to share all the experiences of football and what it has to offer, and part of it is long travel and staying with your buddies in a game. And TJ Nixon, one of our seniors, said, "I am not staying in a hotel after a loss. We better win this game." So,
I don't know, TJ. That's a long drive back to Vail, man.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we'll be staying either way, but our kids are primed and excited to get that first win under our belt and carry it through.
Yeah, no, great momentum going into Pueblo, and you talked up Kayagawa quite a bit during our last interview, and boy, 3 touchdowns. He really showed out, and if Tanner Roberts can keep the blocking game up, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch that Pueblo is going to have to deal with.
Yeah, both of those guys over 100 yards rushing. Kai with 3 touchdowns, Tanner with 1 at the end there that sealed the game for us. And like I was saying to you earlier, Tanner Roberts blocking on the edge for Kai was a special thing. Hopefully we can get Kai to return the favor this week.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, the team's really coming together. A little rough stretch with that 0-3 opener, but first win starts perpetual momentum, bond as a team more on this far away game, and then off to the races you go with a string of home games after that.
Yeah. I mean 0-3, but we're sitting 15 in RPI out of whatever it is, 48 teams, and that's due to that tough schedule that we started out with. That's part of the plan. So we're definitely at 0-3. You'd think we might be out of it. We're not by any means. We control our own destiny.
Yep, absolutely. Well, looking forward to seeing the results of Pueblo, especially looking forward to getting you back here in 2 weeks against Palisade and then Eagle Valley after that. You got 2 great home games coming up after this one.
Yeah, we do. Both Palisade and Eagle Valley are playing good football right now. And, coming out of non-conference, we'll see how we do. But we'll be up for those games.
Excellent, Jim. Looking forward to it. Best of luck in Pueblo this week, my friends. We'll be watching from afar, and I'll catch up with you next Wednesday.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
And thank you for tuning into the Scoreboard. We'll have plenty coverage on your Battle Mountain Huskies as they face off against Pueblo Central this Friday evening. And we'll be right back with more from the Scoreboard. Well, big thanks to head coach Jim Schuppler for joining me this week. Remember, you can always catch the Scoreboard each and every Monday at 6 p.m. and then we put it up on our Good Morning Vail YouTube page, or you can always head down to the scoreboardnation.com. Catch up on all your Eagle County regional sports. And remember, if you can't catch the score, you can always catch the Scoreboard.